Can you hear me? Is this working? Mic working at all? What? Hello? Oh, mic is working. Oh, all right. Well, it's been a while. It's been a long while. It's been like, I want to say, almost 4 months. Sorry it took so long. I know it's super late for you, brother, young fluffs. It's you know, I honestly didn't expect you to show up because I got on late because went to the gym and all that stuff. So I rushed home and showered and all that fun stuff. So anyway, I'm here now. Yeah, I mean, it's been kind of crazy. I probably should actually set this to record now. Live. Okay, now it's recording. Anyway, so yeah, I'm back. It's 2:30 in the morning in Korea. Oh, you're only 12 hours ahead. For some reason, I thought you were 13 hours ahead. I mean, that's still like 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, crazy stuff. So last time I streamed, I did was Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Attempted the Foxhound rank. Haven't gone back to that yet. But right after that, my PC had some issues and had to like reinstall Windows and everything, and it was just a big old freaking headache. And then shortly after that, I had a race, I had surgery, and all that fun stuff. So starting the new year out right. So that's what we're doing. We don't do daylight savings, so it shifts on the hour difference. Okay. So when I go, so you'll be 11 hours ahead in March when we switch over. Something like that, I guess. Sounds about right. Okay. So I guess that further ado, just get into it so we don't, waste people's precious time. So you're gonna come stay with us in a few weeks. Yes, that's the plan. I haven't bought my ticket yet. I don't know. Like I want to I've talked to my boss, like my new boss at work, about it, and he's like, yeah, it should be fine. But I don't know how to it's different how I request days off than my old department. So I want to get that squared away first before I just buy tickets and then get screwed over if I can't do them. But yes, that's the plan. Okay. Let's jump over to go. Oh yeah, cat cam's right here. You can see my messy desk. So if Luna hops on my lap, I'll Oh wait, she's gonna come on. Come in here. Come here. Come here. Oh, now she's like, oh, I'm acting suspicious now. You gonna jump on? I'm waiting. All right, whatever. Maybe if I move closer, you'll want to. She'll come up to like this side of me. You can see on the other camera. She'll like when I'm working or something and whatever, she'll over and up right there. But we'll see if she actually does it this time. She's getting camera shy, I guess. Okay. The whole followers by end of year. Well, that was when I thought I was going to stream more at the end of the year, and I just never ended up doing it. I didn't even stream when I was when I hey, you're not joining us? All right, fine. Be that way. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Anyway, my follow bar, yeah. So it says followers by end of year. Well, I guess this is a new year, new goal. Can we get 100 followers by the end of? Okay. Oh, there we go. There she is. There's a kitty cat. Yeah, you still gotta request time off when Young here. Yes. But yeah, like at first I wasn't sure like if it would be okay because I have to what's the word I'm looking for? Because I'm starting a new position, and I was like, is that gonna be too soon? But I think really I'm doing like the training stuff within the first week or two of it, and then they'll more or less kind of set me loose, kind of set me loose. I don't know. Um, anyway, over the place. Is it gonna load? Hi. Oh man. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna make my webcam smaller. That's probably good. Classic Metal Gear. Hell yeah, dude. Well, like, okay. I guess a little aside here before I hop into all this. I've been working on something on Blender. I've been learning Blender, and I've told you guys about it. And what's kind of been interesting is because I wanted to like try and learn how to make animations and things like that, and I'm using like the Metal Gear Solid textures and files as a what do they call that? Like as a way to like learn it and kind of understand, and kind of play around with stuff. I mean, I've made a couple models and things like that while following some tutorials, but in it, I've kind of like dove into to get the files and things like that. I've dove into like the game files and stuff like that, and how it's all broken down essentially. Is each area is a stage, and each stage has different variations. So like if it has a D in front of it, it's from a demo because they were demo copies that they released before the game officially came out. And then there's endings, and depending on which, whether you have like Meryl or Otacon at the end, determine like who's with you and things like that. So it basically just like, so there's, the code in the back is like, okay, well, if it meets this parameter, then it pulls up this version of the stage. So it's kind of, and I guess that's probably like, here's the heliport level. Thought that was pretty cool. So anyway, I think we will back into that. I ever put my total viewers? Anyway, all right. Well, let's get into it then. Just hopping over. Okay. Are we good? Were we good? And can you guys hear me okay? Audio's good. The mic doesn't sound weird. Okay, audio good. All right, cool. All right, well. Yeah, I love this game. I've never actually played this version of Metal Gear Solid 1 on my channel at all. On my like streamed it. I've streamed Twin Snakes like twice, but never like classic Metal Gear Solid. Hopefully the audio isn't screwed up in this like it was for the. Oh, it's not installed. Oh, that version. There's different versions of it depending on the Alright, we'll just do regular solid. Not the integral Japanese version. Oh, and I'm wearing my Metal Gear Solid shirt where it says neither enemy nor friend, and on the back it's got the cyborg ninja like exosuit on it. I think it was one because of, I can't remember if I played this or the Twin Snakes. I think you played the Twin Snakes. I think is what we, I think so. I think you played the Twin Snakes. Maybe you did do this classic one. I can't remember. I think you tried the Twin Snakes years ago. I tried to get you to play it when we got a GameCube. Yeah. Normal. Was this one because it was part of the collection. It wasn't part of the HD collection, not in the normal sense. You could download it on PlayStation 3, the PS1 version, but it wasn't part of like the disc or anything. Whoops.
Can you be through here? I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bombs and flies.
Just.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
I'm sorry, Luna. So I have. Okay, sorry. I put powdered peanut butter in my protein shake, and sometimes little bits get like on my soft palate and make me cough. So I'll turn off cat cam then, since she's not there. Snake, why aren't you moving around? You never beat 2?
Snake.
Like I said, you could. I think I mentioned this a while ago, like in one of our chats. You were like, you could get the Master Collection on your Switch and play through it if you wanted to.
Careful, though. Crawling is slow and you can't attack when you're doing it either.
You can stand up by pressing the crawl button again.
I don't know what I'm doing. Walk me through it. They did fix the audio though, it sounds like. Because like when this first came out, the audio was like horrible on the Master Collection. Here's the few things they had to fix. Luckily the development team there seemed kind of like, yeah, we understand, we're gonna fix it, and they did. I want some rations. He'll be through here, I know it. I mean, Liquid Snake is probably one of my favorite voices in the series. So it's kind of sad in MGS4 when like Liquid Ocelot didn't have Cam Clark's voice anymore. Because I love his voice. I could have done that without killing. I started to, but I had to fly back home, so I was only... Shit. Oh, that's right, you had to fly back home because you were... Oh, I had to, yeah, that's right, because I was... This is when Chris got married. I mean, Hulk to show you there. Artwork by Yoji Shinkawa. Probably my favorite, at least Japanese artist, illustrators. Soon, well, by soon I mean in like within the next 5 years we'll get Fizzant. It's actually pronounced Fizzant, I found out. I'm not trying to dox anyone, alright? I'd say where he lives, that's doxing. Such an iconic intro. The Twin Snakes one is like way... I don't know. I mean, I like Twin Snakes because it did like take the MGS2 engine and like put it in this setting for this game, this story. But the aesthetic, I think, of MGS1 was kind of missed. Like I don't know, like the whole... I don't know, just the way it looks, like the greens and everything. Like I feel like that's missing in the Twin Snakes.
I'm in front of the disposal.
I mean, they have this.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't
Slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take
No
it.
shit, Doctor.
If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear
Nothing
that.
is a secret on the internet. That is
By
true.
the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D.
Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Yeah, the color palette, yep. I think that was the word I was looking for, was color palette. Yeah, it was just kind of felt like it was missing in Twin Snakes. Obviously, Twin Snakes took a different direction. It went more flashy. It was 5 years post The Matrix. This game came out 1 year prior to The Matrix, and you can see in just like the look they went for, or style. Granted, Kojima wanted it
There are only 18 hours left
to be
until the
more.
deadline. You've got to
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
He wanted it to be more like that.
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to a visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec as well as your software system. Contact her if you have any questions.
Why are you getting all these hotties,
Nice
Colonel?
to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself.
I didn't think you'd be so cute.
I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious.
Snake, you're 33.
Bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on.
She's like,
I can't believe
I think she's like 18 here.
Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
It's been a long time in
I'm looking
Alaska.
forward to learning
Just
about
been
your
with my dogs.
But first, let me explain about
haven't seen a
your
woman
solar
in here.
system.
I don't know how long.
The bright
Since
dot in the
Zanzibar
middle
land.
is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents.
I do
their
know this game
addition.
back and forward, yeah.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed sensors.
Okay, yeah, I know how to. Okay, loading.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets
Jammed
jammed
easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to
Also,
use
they
it
dropped
in
hers
areas with strong
and,
harmonic resonance,
um,
so be careful.
We'll be monitoring
And
you.
Naomi's accents in the Twin Snakes. So then when they went to MGS4,
Feeling lonely.
they didn't have their accents either.
Snake, we're here to back you up, so
They're just-
call
oh, they
if
have
you
their
need
American
some
accents now.
information or advice. I'm also in charge of your mission data.
Yeah. Save my game. Alright. One thing that was nice and they added in MGS2 is that you could hold down the triangle button during a codec and it would just fast forward through it, but you can't do that in this one.
If you want to get in, there's the front door.
I'm gonna teabag these guys. Okay. So did you know that one of the reasons why this game was named Metal Gear Solid was because all the other ones were 2D, Metal Gear 1 and 2. And it was kind of like a reset for the series, and they were like, oh, add Solid to it. That's why it's like Metal Gear and then Solid below it, because it's like 3D, it's solid form.
A surveillance camera?
That is why. Just have to hear the whole story. I got stun grenades. I can take them on now, kind of. Kind of? A little bit. Nope, we're gonna get the SOCOM. When you played this, didn't you like, Young Fluffs, when you played this, didn't you just like have your cigarettes going the whole time? I feel like that's what happened. And also you were just like, you tried to do it completely non-lethally. And, oh, you're referring to the codec, yes. Yeah, what you're saying, yeah. But an iconic shot right here. But yeah, and then you're also just like, I'm not a killer. I don't kill. Like you just wouldn't, you know, you tried to do non-lethally as much as you could. Shit. Do. Hi. Oh man, we can't get him in there. Dang it. Ah. The tanker.
Snake,
Tank hanger song.
It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a
The
new
butt
generation.
killing thing.
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of
Snake.
some use.
This is McDonald
I'd rather
Miller.
have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh
It's interesting. I guess kind of interesting. I think it's interesting.
So call me if you have
In
any questions.
Ground Zeroes in the Deja Vu mission,
My frequency is
where it's like basically a bunch of Easter eggs for MGS. Shut up. Oh, it means I need to take my other Adderall. In the other, anyway, yeah. So you're the Deja Vu mission, which is just a bunch of MGS1 references. The guy who does Kazuhira's Miller's voice, the voice actor, Robert Atkin Downs, done a crap ton of voice acting. He also, there's a part where like they do, where he starts talking like Liquid Snake. He does Liquid Snake's voice, but he's actually British. The difference is Cam Clark is American and does a British accent, but they both play the same characters, technically, in different Metal Gear games. Their voices are pretty similar, though. The not a killer line still progresses up between Cody and I. Yeah, dude, that was just funny, man. I remember you doing that, and that was... Which way to go? Okay, wait. Yeah, no, that cracked me up. That was pretty fun watching you play it.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers.
Also, Cam Clark, the voice of Liquid Snake,
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
he does the voice, or did the voice, of Leonardo
Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell.
in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the cartoon series from the 80s and 90s.
Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
So he done 3 people?
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth. There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
I watched an interview with him some months ago. Oh, with Cam Clark? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the next one they're gonna remake is, my guess, the next one they're gonna remake, Konami's gonna remake is this one. I think that's what people want to see more. They went with MGS3 because that was the safer one, because that's like the most, I guess it's the most popular. But my understanding is, from what I've heard in subsequent interviews from the current like kind of lead of that team, is they're going to have hold on, they're going to treat that more as like a reimagining. And not just like a straight 1-for-1 remake, because this game is much older. I think they would have to do that for this game and MGS2 to a degree. I mean, keep the story intact, but like, you know, rather than reusing a bunch of old assets or the cutscene stuff. Yeah, I know. This is one of the annoying.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there.
But if you go by a ladder and he'll bring me up. See? Wait. No. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Shit. Pressed the wrong freaking button. I was thinking it was MGS 5. In terms of like trying to equip shit. Is David Hayter coming back? Is he coming back for like, well, I mean, he's, so, I don't know if you followed much of the promo material for, well, the Master Collection and also Metal Gear Solid Delta, but he was all over that. They have him like, he's like the face of like the return of Metal Gear, basically. Because fans love him, and he loves the series. He loves playing the characters and stuff like that. So, yeah, no. So I think he'd be back. I think they'd get the original voice cast, English voice cast back, unless they like ended up reusing Twin Snakes. Because I mean that's the same age as MGS3, so they could just reuse a lot of that. But I don't know. It depends, I guess, on what Konami wants to do with that. Okay, I don't have level 1 card, so I cannot go and get. Konami likes him more than Kojima seemed to. That's true. Then Raph is voiced by Rob Paulson. He's voiced a million characters. Yeah, I recognize the name. That's good. Sounds like things were awkward there for a moment after MGS5. Yeah, the funny thing was, I guess David Hayter, like he didn't want to. He had no interest at one point in playing MGS5, and then I guess more recently he did sit down and play it, and he's actually like, you know what? It was really good. So I was like, oh, cool. I mean, just like the awkwardness of.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry, imagine.
Of Kojima leaving Konami was awkward. Like I watched like a video more recently about it, and I mean it sounds like mostly like the issue was Kojima wanted to he was going over budget a lot with MGS5. And since big single-player AAA games don't make as much money for the amount of money put into it, at the time Konami was like, oh, he's gonna tell me to press the action button.
If you want to go up or down a ladder,
Press the action button by the ladder. But yeah. Anyway, so that was like. More of what it was like he was just going over budget, and then he, I guess, made some subtle jabs at Konami in some of the DLC levels for MGS Ground Zeroes. Like basically, like because like there's a mission where you go through with and you have to shine the light from your gun on different logos for the Metal Gear games, and ones that disappear are the ones that like Kojima made. Those are like the true ones, and then any ones that Kojima did not make, like didn't change or anything. And so basically kind of saying like it's not Metal Gear without me kind of thing, I guess, is what people interpreted that as. And then obviously news came out of like the situation deteriorating there and how Kojima and some of the other leads were like basically locked in their offices while they were there. It was pretty shitty like of Konami to do that. The person that took over Konami was like basically is the one that made them just do pachinko machines in mobile games for the better part of it, you know, basically for a decade until more recently. And I don't know if they have the same guy in charge anymore. I mean, Konami has. Here's the thing that sucks about Konami as a corporation is it has like my at least top two of my top two game series, Metal Gear Solid and Castlevania, are their IPs. But as far as like their practices with like developers, like how they've treated their developers over the years, how they've treated, just how they've treated their properties over the years, like they've just have not been a very good boss or employer of these developers, and that's why you've seen Kojima leave. You saw Koji Igarashi leave. The original Castlevania creator, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, he left like in the mid '90s because one of the games he made like didn't sell as well or something, and Konami basically what they would do, and this is I guess common in Japanese business culture, is rather than fire you or whatever, they'll just kind of demote you to like a different position where you don't have any as much control or power or whatever you were working on. So he got like put in like some kind of Konami arcade place for a while, and then he eventually just like quit, and then he's never like done video games ever since, and nobody knows what's happened to him. Probably just like living, lives free of the internet and all that stuff. Yeah. They'll launch a nuclear weapon. And but yeah, Konami tends to do that, and I know they're not the only Japanese development company that does that. So it's like I have this love-hate relationship with Konami because I don't like how they treat people that work for them, people that make their games. But I also love the properties they own. Yeah, Konami Speed ran losing their top talent. Yeah, basically early 2010s, early to mid 2010s, they lost a lot of their top talent. Two of their top talents.
Any place on the face of the earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
So like I tentatively and what's the word? Metal Gear can't be.
You knew?
Snake, you're sent on a mission. This is the third time you've been sent on a espionage mission, and you find out that there's a Metal Gear and you're surprised about it. It's happened twice already, bro. It's kind of your thing.
I had heard of the Metal Gear project.
Getting cold. Got my hoodie.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between Armstech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production.
Oh yeah. Metal Gear.
For the revolution.
Revolution. Yes, comrade.
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex.
Metal Gear Rex.
Arr.
The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all
Shut up in there, will ya?
and equipping weapons.
Hey!
Man, I can't even think of more than 4 Konami properties. MGS, Castlevania, Contra, Yu-Gi-Oh! I guess technically Bomberman is because they bought whoever originally owned them.
Equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Yeah, I mean those are like the main ones, at least that we would probably be familiar with. They own other ones, but those are like their big ones.
In order to launch the device.
I'm just waiting for Ponkel to do a Vampire Survivors collaboration and add a Metal Gear, do a Metal Gear DLC. That's what I want them to do. They already got Contra, they already got Castlevania, now we just need a Metal Gear one.
They found out my password.
You talked.
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis.
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
Psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's McDonald. No wait, it's Sigint. Did I say that already? That's Sigint. Donald Anderson is the DARPA chief, aka Sigint from Metal Gear Solid 3, but 40 years later.
But There is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Armstead, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys.
I think they messed up
keeping Baker.
the gradient
Somewhere in the second floor
paint
basement.
job on here because it like just kind of cuts off.
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes.
Decoy Octopus is already dead.
But didn't have enough time.
Yes, he is.
Why don't you
Little does he know.
walls are different?
And here's the thing. He didn't.
Here, take this. It's my ID card.
He's trying to fool Snake into giving him the
It's called a pad.
information on it because they couldn't get it out of the DARPA chief, and Ocelot accidentally killed him
That's the transmission.
during torturing him. That's because
Close to the door security device.
Otacon knew who he was.
The data store.
Or sorry,
And the doors will open automatically.
Ocelot knew who he was. Donald Anderson was Sigint, who was one of the first Patriots.
Get you out of here.
So was Ocelot, so he knew who he was. Granted, this is all
Haven't heard any other way to decide
retroactively
how
added
you
in
offer to anyone?
when Metal Gear Solid 4 came out.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorist demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon. What is it?
Hey, what happened?
If he was the real Sigint, you'd be talking about how,
Dead.
the embroidering on Snake's headband is in the shape of an infinity symbol,
What happened?
and then that gives him infinite ammo.
It looked like a heart
That was really
attack.
Sigint.
A heart attack? No. Colonel,
Yep.
are you hiding?
Sigint is dead.
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told
You've changed,
you,
Colonel.
The Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate.
Grumble.
Now you're find President Baker.
I'm gonna hide under the bed. How did Meryl get out of her cell? She probably used her womanly wiles on Johnny Shishasky there, is my guess.
Liquid?
Or tried to fool him, being like, oh, I'm wounded. Yeah, she just used her
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person?
probably did something like that. And Johnny, which we know Johnny's in love with her in MGS4, because that is Johnny that she just knocked out. That's the Johnny from MGS4.
Liar. That nervous glance. That scared look in your eyes. They're
Rookie's eyes, if I ever saw them. They're beautiful. Rookie's eyes. Beautiful and green.
You haven't even taken the safety off,
Or
rookie.
blue.
Told you I'm no
Her future husband, yes.
You're not one of them, are you?
who basically just like convinces her to marry him when they're fighting off a bunch of Tengu soldiers on Arsenal Gear, not Arsenal Gear, sorry, Adder Haven.
What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot! What are you waiting for?
Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot! Ah. Whoops. To get big boss rank in this, you have to you can actually kill because there is no way to completely do this game non-lethally. But here you just have to basically let Meryl do all the killing. Shoot. And you just like kick punch these guys. Kill him, you should get a time paradox. Yeah. Maybe in the remake that they do. You kill him.
Thanks for the help.
Wait!
Nice. Nice butt.
You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
It's a nano machine.
Never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Time paradox. Damn. Just had some hallucination.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from
Psychometric interference.
Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was
Mantis. Oh, that's right, you have to equip the cards to get. So, you know, one of the things that I kind of wish that they didn't do, but I mean, it is what it is. Is because basically, Liquid Snake soul did not possess Ocelot. Put his arm on him. Replace his arm. Disgusting. But instead, he basically used telepathy, or not telepathy, like hypnosis, essentially, with nanomachines to make him believe that he was Liquid. And so the disappointing thing is, even though in a universe where you have tiny microscopic machines that can basically mind control you and control like your, you know, a bunch of things in your body, where people have psychic abilities and people who are mediums who can speak to dead, we know there's an afterlife in the Metal Gear universe. But for whatever reason, Liquid Snake can't actually possess Ocelot. Which is kind of disappointing, but whatever. Maybe Liquid did possess him for MGS2, and then he got a cybernetic arm because it is a different arm. At least it looks different. In MGS4. So by that point, different one. See ore. Can make sure there's no way I'm gonna. Get caught up in lasers. What about his name? Or were you correcting something else you said? I already did that one. I'm just have to blow all these walls open. There's a hole. Yeah, trap doors. That room. Good trap door here. Yep. Oh, you're talking about Johnny. Okay.
Snake, you can't use a radar in that area. There's some kind of
Name should be Jan, like, oh, Jan,
I wonder what it
because
is. Anyway,
he's named after his father, who is Russian. That is true. His father is Russian. His grandfather was Russian. His grandfather's the one that's in MGS 3.
Be careful, Snake.
Yeah, I'll do whatever I want. Like this. Whoops! Hey, I'm still here, by the way. I'm just cleaning my shower. You're in my ear, though, so give me more interesting Metal Gear factoids. Okay. That was an interesting factoid. You can kill the Arms Tech president before you enter the room, and you hear Ocelot go, "Are you maniac?" In hindsight, there is no acknowledgement of their shared history in MGS5, Liquid and Ocelot. In MGS5? Oh, right. So from this game, there's no acknowledgement of their shared history in MGS5. Or, do you mean like in this game? Because, I mean, it's, I don't know. It's not really like, it's not implied, or, but, you know, I don't think you really need to imply that, I guess. If that makes sense. Maybe if in MGS, the remake of this, whatever it ends up being, if they could maybe, you know, kind of imply that a little, not that they need to be. Anyway, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. BRB. All right, much better. Okay, MGS factoids. So, they'll come as something happens in the game. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Put me on the spot. That one I don't think I have. I don't have a level 6 card. P or poo, yeah. Yeah, well, it was definitely a P.
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth
Baker, right?
Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
Oh, here's an interesting factoid.
No, don't touch it.
So, in this game,
C4.
when it shows the characters, and then it shows like their voice actor's name, as you know, is Kojima, typical Kojima fashion. Because this game wasn't like SAG-AFTRA approved in the U.S., the voice actors all used aliases. Like Patrick Lane, that's not his name. It's Patrick Zimmerman is his name. Is Ocelot's voice. Like Cam Clark, for Liquid is like James Flinders. I think David Hayter's the only one in this that actually used his real name on the original one.
Now I'll show you why they
Call me Revolver. Damn it, I screwed that up.
Draw! Draw! I won't help you. I understand the bullet you see. I make them go what I want. I love the reload doing that.
There's nothing like the feeling of slinging a long
Silver bullet. Oh, dude. I mean, he's a bit, you know.
Alive. Let's go.
Ocelot's a bit, you know. He's a bit zesty. The way he was describing his long silver, and like inserting it. I like the feel of the cold steel shaft in my hands. I love that.
But to you, it'll be the smell.
So people say that battle gets ruined in MGS Twin Snakes because you can do first-person view and shoot.
Time since I had such a good fight.
Because they shoot. Because you can first-person aim him and shoot him, and it's more easily. But so it kind of defeats the purpose of not being able to see him as well, I guess. I don't know, it makes it easier. It's not that it's a hard battle anyway. Okay, I don't understand why they didn't use their real names. It's because of it's a SAG-AFTRA thing, because it wasn't like part of that union approved or whatever or something like that. So they didn't want to like lose their. It could have affected their. They could have lost like their membership or something. I can't remember the exact reasons, but that's why. But after that, they use the real names. So, best way to do a standoff is to just run someone down. Yep. Neither enemy nor friend. His voice, Gray Fox, has got the same voice as what's his name, the DARPA chief, aka Decoy Octopus, in this game. But in MGS: The Twin Snakes, they got a different voice actor for him.
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave this detonation.
I don't know which one I prefer though.
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the...
I mean, I guess like as nostalgia, I like this one a lot. But I understand why they used a different voice actor.
Now the terrorists have both codes
So
launching time.
so that they're different people, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. I think a lot of people just like Gray Fox's voice in this one.
Couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone knows...
So dude, they had like a Neuralink before Neuralink, man.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard?
The events of this game
I'm sure.
happened 21 years ago, like next month. It was like February of 2005 is when it takes place.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
It's a sadist.
Broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
You're a funny man.
So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
I feel the same way for the voice actors in Symphony of the Night. Yeah, I agree. The voice acting is so weird and just, it's like, it's very late 90s. Voice act is when it was a brand new thing, video game voice acting. And having like, like the way, and also because the translation was so weird compared, or just the way it was translated to English compared to like from the Japanese. It came out, it's like, when you look at it, it means what they were saying in Japanese, but it can be translated differently. Like, cause like in the newer version of it, they got rid of, they changed like, what is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. They changed it to mankind. Nothing but a cesspit of hatred and lies. And he says, instead of, but enough talk, have at you. In Symphony of the Night, in the Requiem or PSP version, he says, mankind, nothing but a cesspit of hatred and lies. Fine then, or go ahead and die for their sins or something like that. Hold on.
If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
Mankind, a cesspit of hatred and lies.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Damn. Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away.
Okay, he says,
Is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
I think when they retranslated it, it was closer to the Japanese.
One of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius in engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out...
He's a bit of a weirdo. He really likes Japanese anime, those Japanimations.
You'll have to destroy it.
Oh, my nice to feed me perhaps this too.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Now leave this for blah blah blah.
Nuclear waste stacked this high. As far as you
He says, "Ha! Mankind, a cesspit of hatred and lies. Fight for them, then die for their sins."
Like you'll go away.
essentially, yes.
Is what he says in that's the more accurate Japanese translation, I guess.
Seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Yeah. No, it is a good line, but yeah, it does not feel the same.
Unaccounted for. It proves that
It's
there's
muff.
a large,
I like muff.
market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since
I'm a muff eater, Snake.
Russian nuclear engineers in particular
I didn't need to know that.
nowhere to turn.
I mean, I'm socially awkward.
Available nuclear
I'm hitting on every chick I talk to.
for making a bomb. We live in an
Because
age
I've been held up in Alaska all this time, but you're talking about
nuclear weapons program.
in a muff diver.
Powers.
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
But don't we have a shit ton of nuclear warheads already? Yes! But this one is on a giant mech! And it looks really cool!
Blow as a result of the military budget.
Guess you have a point there.
So-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole.
Whoops. This cutscene kind of drags on a bit.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt
But
like
like you.
Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this
Optical disc, huh?
to your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret.
An experimental genome soldier.
Experimental genome soldier. Genome soldier.
Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi.
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
I don't give a damn about your company.
Doesn't Metal Gear use current?
Oh, you just rebrand.
Metal Gear itself does, but
Did you send that video where the guy interviewed the nuclear weapons expert and asked him if a Metal Gear would be... Yes, I did. And he basically said, being able to fire a nuke from anywhere is less of a concern than being able to hit anywhere they want. Yes. And also, we have a bunch of nuclear subs that can basically do that, so we don't need a Metal Gear. But it's cool, Snake. It's a mech. It's a cool looking mech, and it shoots nukes from a railgun. I mean, I guess it is kind of cool.
What the hell?
What was that ninja thing? Snarf.
Colonel, are you listening?
Now he's dead too.
I have
No idea.
Don't lie
Lie
to
to
me.
me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison.
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Snake, you need to cut him open and do an autopsy right now.
I don't think we have enough time for that, Doctor.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Fox.
See, America in Metal Gear is if
Yes, we
America was more like Japan
Is that right?
in terms of like
Snake, I'm
the
counting
stuff
on
they make. I guess. I don't know. Mechs. Because it's a very Japanese thing to have mechs. Oh, there's Revolver Ocelot. Awesome slot. Good, I keep burping. I'm spacing through the door. No. It stands for material unaccounted for. Oh shit. Damn it. No. Snake. No. Snake. Ailing. All right, so you know, you'd think I would remember exactly what Meryl's frequency is. I think it's 141.12. I think. But we can look at the manual because it shows us. Oh, it's 140.15. 141.12 is Otacon. Dang it! I don't think we can call her yet. We have to be up a floor. Do. I'm not a killer. I'm not a killer. I got my Therm G's, baby. A FAMAS. I think that's a French assault rifle. That and the SOCOM and the PSG-1 are like the, I don't know, iconic Metal Gear weapons, even though they're technically real weapons. It stands for material unaccounted for. This game is the origin of most of my firearm knowledge. Me too. Because like if I, okay. Well, my SOCOM. Oh gosh, what is Natasha's frequency? Tasha frequency 141.52. Which is also Pliskin's in MGS2. Snake. I mean, you can go this whole freaking game without talking to her.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel.
Even though she's actually kind of pivotal, especially for the MGS2 plot. In the background. She was supposed to have a bigger role, actually. Because they had to cut out some of her stuff.
We must not
I guess.
allow
Anyway, but
to get their hands
there's like that little like mini novel thing that basically it covers the whole plot of Metal Gear Solid 1, but it's from her perspective, and it introduces Richard Ames, her ex-husband, who is the secret agent or Secret Service agent that you have to talk to as Raiden with you have to find him with his pacemaker beeping with the directional microphone in the big shell. That's her ex-husband, who's actually an agent of the Patriot.
Good. You found a SOCOM. That's a special.
So yeah, you equip a gun, you talk to her, and she'll talk about how cool it is. She's the SIGINT and the Snake or Pliskin / Otacon in this game. From MGS2, because there's technically 3 or 2 people you can talk to in MGS2 about your guns. Snake and Otacon, depending on who you're playing as.
It shouldn't be a problem for you.
She's not into, like, she's not like, she doesn't have a voice, like, she does not voiced or anything, but like, she wrote the novel called In the Darkness of Shadow Moses, that basically was like the tell-all book of what really happened in this incident, that has basically got the President of the United States to resign from office in disgrace. President George Sears, who is actually Solid as Snake. But yeah, no, but yeah, she's but she doesn't show up again in Metal Gear Solid 4 or anything like that. Oh, and if you notice here, the tank is gone. One of the tanks is gone. Not here. Oh, he doesn't even notice me. Damn it, bitch. This is the only. Luckily, breaking line of sight is really all you gotta do in this game. Too busy living off royalties, perhaps. Let's see. Okay, let's try and call Meryl now. She's technically in this room, like she's not actually in this room. You're not supposed to be able to interact with her. Basically, she just probably witnessed me ice like 2 dudes. I wonder if Snake voted Solidus into office. If I were to guess, I would guess that he probably didn't pay very much attention to politics at that time.
You came by yourself?
It's all seriousness, but it was held up in Alaska drinking too much.
How do you know my uncle?
We go way
back.
What's your
Zanzibar land.
Name's not important.
Could you be
Snake? Yeah, Snake.
That's what some people call me.
the legendary
Solid Snake? You? Oh, you're so pretty.
wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your
Eyes.
My eyes.
They're rookie's eyes.
Soldier's eyes.
And they're rookie's
Rookie's eyes, right?
No, they're
Beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the
Legendary Solid Snake.
You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land
And back on them when you meet me.
The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Really, I'm not much of a closer when it comes to
Why
ladies.
did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were
Meryl
involved
ever
in
learned
this
Campbell is her
exercise.
father?
What
Yes.
exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with
So
President
she
Baker
learns
right after the terrorist.
sometime after this incident,
What is this place?
um,
I don't think
before
it's just a nuclear weapons disposal
Metal Gear Solid
facility.
4 happens.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry, I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep them hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men.
Do you mean your
Anyway,
butt?
You met Baker,
No,
huh?
Snake, not my
How's
butt.
he holding up?
Oh,
He's dead.
I don't know anything about women's anatomy.
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Alright, just texting.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You
Shoot it with a missile, Snake.
All by
A couple of
yourself,
them.
Snake?
It won't be the first time.
Man, you're a legend.
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first
I think
floor of
Meryl's
the building
18 in
that
this
leads
as
to the
well.
north.
Meryl and Mei Ling are like 18.
The door there.
Snake's like
5.
33.
It's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Problematic age gap.
You should go.
Thank you very much.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last
That's forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training. But when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
You can't think about that stuff. Stop being personal about it.
Different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now,
So what now? You want to
Quit.
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels
Feels
sick the
sad
first time they
times to
kill
kill someone.
Unfortunately,
Killing's one of those things that get easier the more you do it.
In a war, all of mankind's
Kind's worst emotions, restraints come out.
It's easy to forget
And what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way.
Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you. The real me
I
is
ain't
no
no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Okay. On time. Ah, getting caught on freaking corners. Stop. So I guess I didn't know this until recently, even though I played these games for many years, that cardboard boxes, it makes a difference which cardboard box you're using based upon what area you're in. So if you're in the wrong area and you're using the wrong cardboard box, then the guards are going to immediately be suspicious about it.
Where I can see ya.
Has Snake ever been on a battlefield? All the games are about sneaking. Yeah, but he's like fighting dudes. Oh!
Won't be for long with the way you walk.
He was in Operation Desert Storm.
Listen, Snake.
He and Liquid were technically.
It's like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed,
So Iraq.
gas is released.
And they were like
Okay,
18.
so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the
Yeah, it's
only
mentioned
way
in
I
like
can figure out
the
whether or not
briefing
I'm cut out to be a soldier.
that
I can
Liquid
cut my
Snake was
hair
in that, and also that Snake was there
Professionals, you're gonna get
when they
yourself
were
killed.
like really young,
See you there.
17, 18 or whatever. Because Snake, so like it's implied in this game that Solid Snake was basically raised in like among many foster homes in America. So he had like, so that's why, because he says like when he talks to Meryl and when he talks to Meryl and about you know who raised him and stuff like that, he says that he was raised by many people. And he basically joined the military, like the army, and then subsequently got into Foxhound from that, because Foxhound's an army branch, an army special operations force, if I'm not mistaken. He was recruited by. Don't see me, don't see me. This game's more difficult in terms of like, well, in like, you know, you're limited in like the movements and things like that you can do in this game versus in some of the like the newer ones. Yeah, you're just limited like in that kind of stuff. But like you can't walk slower over noisy ground like here. So you have to like crawl, right? You're always walking the same speed. In addition to that, it's also easier in other ways. Like I would say when when Snake is well, the fact that you can kill somebody and not have to hide their body just disappears. Shit. I don't think they throw grenades unless they see you. They do in the new, well, they do in MGS2 and Twin Snakes. I guess you don't know much about good upbringing, not like Eli. I guess you don't know much about. Yeah, about his Snake's upbringing. Yeah, you don't. I think that would be interesting if they like kind of covered that in like, you know, newer games. Because obviously Snake is really is probably dead. Unless they, you know, retcon some stuff or reboot, more or less. Like, if they use, like, a remake of Metal Gear Solid, I think I mentioned this either when I did MGS 2 VR missions, or when I did MGS Delta, but, like, a remake, like, they could use it kind of, like, as a, like, a soft reboot kind of thing, kind of change things. I don't know. I mean, maybe they have to do that with Metal Gear remake, or they just explore different parts of the timeline, or probably just retcon some stuff. Make a new Snake. Oh, crap. Dang it. Son of a bitch. We know that Eli was raised by, for a lot of his, at least younger days, basically by Zero in England, which is why he has a British accent. And then he escaped, ran away, and ended up in Africa, which is where Venom Snake finds him. But yeah, that's essentially what. After that, I don't think we really know what happened before. I mean, obviously, he got. So, okay, here's another interesting thing. So, Solid Snake and Liquid Snake were both in Iraq during the Operation Desert Storm, and the difference is, well, not difference. Liquid ends up getting kidnapped and tortured for several years before he's released. And then it's after he gets released that he joins Foxhound after Metal Gear 2, where Solid Snake is, you know, fights, is in Foxhound, but he leaves Foxhound at that point. Snake, be careful. Claymore mines around there.
Use a
Mine detector.
Who are you? Just call
me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat. The informant from the Watergate
Gate scandal.
Never mind about that. You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby? Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you. Who are you anyway?
One of your fans. If you play Metal Gear 2, that is a dead ringer, because that's what his name called him. Because Gray Fox did the same thing in Metal Gear 2 and just said that he's his #1 fan. Do you think you'd ever want to speedrun this game? Sure. Yeah, I don't know, like, it wouldn't be like any sort of, what do they call that? Good night, young fluffs. Because it's like 2 in the morning or whatever there. Get some sleep, brother. Thanks for coming out. I probably won't stream very much longer anyway. It's getting later in the afternoon. Yeah, speed run it. I could. I don't know. Like, it's not gonna be like a. What do they call that? A very good speed run, like in terms of like, be more just like, oh, I wonder how fast I could beat this. I basically did that with Twin Snakes. I played on the easiest difficulty. This is several years ago. And I think I did the entire game in about 2.5 hours. That was me. That was me skipping all the cutscenes. Oh, it's 4 a.m. Jeez. Okay. So you're 14 hours ahead. I was really confused. All right, time to get blowed up. Raven on my head thirsts for his blood.
Belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message. That's right. You belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like a snake
You are.
Go, let's fight.
Oh, because he's got the radar on, so I gotta chaff him. And there goes all my freaking... Son of a gun. Getting ran over by a tank does less damage to me than getting shot by it. I need more rations. God damn it. Just kill me. Okay, I gotta pee real quick again. Okay.
Snake, be careful. There are claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Dun, 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 dun. All right. I think. Rather than.
Mei-Ling, how can someone outside of this operation cut into my codec?
Then doing a bunch of
Be careful, Snake.
we'll give it another go. I can get him this time. If I can't get him this time, I'll just call it good for that. But if we do beat it, I'll call it good after that. It's getting late. Usually I do about 2 hours. I gotta get this. Shit. Dead.
See how you like this?
Ah! Just constantly being ran over. Get up. No? Goes back to that, so now I gotta go back to this. Dude, he's just trolling me hard, man. Come on, can I hit him once? Blew myself up, that's fantastic. Wow, I barely got that one. Oh, so I only have to do it one time, I guess. I think in the twin snakes you have to do a couple of them. It's just in hard. Not entirely sure.
Well, boss, I hope you are happy. He got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon. Much like you, I would expect no less.
See? I told you so. But I will kill him.
So, General Iger, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your
tongue, shaman! In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now.
you here.
He and I will meet again in battle.
GG, thanks for the stream. I enjoyed all the facts. Thanks, bro. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it.
Thirst for his blood.
Yeah, I'll stream again soon. We'll see how things are next Saturday if I want to do this game more. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, appreciate you coming out, brother. And anybody else that watches this, thanks for coming out. Follow me for more. My YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube. And when all else fails, remember to snake it. Good one, guys.